Over on the defensive side of the ball for MUS, Will Hergenrader, Nick Burgess, Michael Fitzsimmons, down lineman. Then linebacker spot, Ford Howell, Peyton Klewinski, Heath Wilder, Paul Ballinger, Andrew Hammond will be out there as well in the corner spots. Alex Dale, Lucas Crenshaw, and safety Matt Bolton getting the start for MUS. At the special teams spots, you'll see Gary Wonderlick, sophomore kicker. Toby Baker will be the punter for MUS. Saints hitting the field now, and MUS has hit the field as well, so we are just moments away from getting out there and playing a little football, closing out the regular season right here as the Saints take on the Owls. We'll have kickoff right after this as you listen to Briarcrest Football on Sports 56 WHBQ.
Skylar Jones. Number 8, Brody Jones. Number 70, Mitchell Marable. Number 45, Ray Martin.
Just a minute here.
Mitchell McKinney. Number 2, Connor Powers. Number 50,
Jerry, you give me.
Number 65, Austin Sherrod.
Like
number 31, Peyton Strong. And number 30, Sean Chewy Jr.
Get underway here at Clayton Field, and kicking it away will be Gary Wonderlick, who boots a short one and a flag on the play. A little pooch kick from Wonderlick. Momentum in the right direction. Been tough to score in this MUS unit, there's no doubt about that. They beat CBHS 42-3, beat St. Benedict 35-0. Little short pooch kick taken by Mason Manguno, backing up at the 22-yard line, working his way to the middle of the field. Not a whole lot there to the 20. A tough third quarter. And a couple of tough plays in the first quarter really were the difference for the Saints. 1st and 10, offset I, back to pass. Nagel fires one, and it is underthrown, incomplete. Nothing's easy against an Owl defense, as we said, has been pretty much historically good over the last 4 or 5 ball games. Nagel will hand off inside. Finding a little bit of room is Alex Huggins. Not a whole lot, but he'll get past the 30-yard line to the 31 down. Depending on the situation, could go down, could go up, and it can be a little bit tricky to deal with. Little pitch, and that ball is fumbled by Alex Huggins and recovered by MUS right at the 26. Now, likely going with a 5-man front tonight to try to counteract this huge offensive line. MUS doesn't do a whole lot of fancy stuff on offense, but they don't have to because they are awfully big. Toby Baker is the quarterback. He's going to hand the ball off to Fernando Van Hook. Not a whole lot there. Good job by the Briarcrest defense to get 8 for MUS. Again, the Owls taking over after a really an ill-timed Saints turnover to start this ball game right off. Alex Huggins dropping the ball. I formation, 2 wide receivers for MUS. They'll fake the handoff short and then go to the deep man, Van Hook. Excellent job wrapping up by the Saints. A couple guys on it to stop here. What a great momentum boost it would be to get a stop here and to hold MUS to a field goal attempt. And you never know. It's not going to be an easy field goal attempt from back here. 3rd down now, Toby Baker. A back to pass under some serious pressure. Evades a man, fires one. That's going to be short and picked off. Picked off Eric Foster at the 1-yard line. Takes it out past the 10. Briarcrest gets it the game from that Briarcrest defense. 1st and 10 now. The Saints take back over. Again, at their own 10-yard line. Not a great situation here. You'd rather be a little bit further up the field, but listen, you'll take it after a turnover, that's for sure. B.J. Nagel will hand the ball off. Little room to run up the middle is Alex Huggins, who gets hit at the 15-yard line. Gain of 5, though. That's productive. You'll take that on 1st down. 9:20 left to play in the first quarter. Michael Fitzsimmons was the injured Owl, but he got up and was able to walk off the field on his own, so it looks like he's going to be okay. We're certainly glad of that. Little handoff up the middle and some room to run, and that'll be close to 1st down yardage for to be able to run the football today. You're going to be able to move the ball because the one thing, you've got to sustain drives against this MUS team. B.J. Nagel fakes that handoff, rolls out, has a man in the flat, but not a lot of room. It will be complete to Mason Mangoon. The ball over once. A fumble for the Saints, an interception for the Owls. Saints spread it out with 3 wides in a pistol look for the Saints. First time we've seen that, and the ball is snapped way over the head of B.J. Nagel, who picks it up and then gets down wisely on the ball. That's 26 for the Saints, all the way back at their own 5-yard line, and I think you can expect a little run play here to just try to get out of this tough situation. It is indeed a run to Alex Huggins. He is smothered at the 5-yard man that you get everything just about right. Unfortunately for the Saints, a couple of miscues early in this game. Nagel to punt. That punt is partially blocked, looked like, or else it went off the side of his foot. Either way, not a real good kick. Bounces at the 30 and rolls to a stop at the 33. Dental care for a lifetime of beautiful smiles. 1st and 10 for MUS taking back over. Second straight time they've had great field position, but last time it did an interception. Let's see what happens here. I formation, fakes the handoff, looking Toby Baker, little post. That ball's nearly picked off again. Eric Foster all over it on defense. Jersey that does not match any of the other jerseys, number 85. I don't know what's going on with that. It looks like he's wearing a counterfeit jersey. In any event, going deep again, and that ball is caught. Touchdown, and Lane Austell in coverage. The ball was in the air, leapt in front of him, grabbed it, and brought it in for a touchdown. That one, touchdown of a back. 363, 59-88. The folks at Paulson Printing, 7-0 is the score. MUS on the board, 33-yard touchdown pass from Toby Baker to Devin Perry. Now that ball kicked away, and it's going to be out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Taken over at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10, 2 wide receivers, 2 in the backfield in an offset I, traditional Saints formation. B.J. Nagel fakes the handoff, floats one over the middle, has a man. It's Mason Manguna wide open. He'll have a first down and more past the 50-yard line to the 47. A couple of MUS Owls making that 1st and 10. Now Saints first time into MUS territory. Ball is at the 47-yard line, 6 minutes to play in the quarter. Nagel down with it, slips a little underneath. Handoff to Alex Huggins, who works his way. B.J. Nagel, that time with the underneath handoff, going to hand it into the teeth of the defense. 2nd down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Nagel under center. We'll hand off again to Alex Huggins, who runs into one owl. He's got to keep churning it out, keep making it happen. MUS, everybody within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Then they send safeties back late. It'll be a handoff up the middle. Tyler Garrett on the little wraparound underneath handoff, pass at the 45. The has already punted once from his own end zone. He's standing at the 47-yard line. Do have 2 receivers slotted out. MUS does expect at least a little bit of a return. They do have 1 return man deep, but they got a lot of defenders up near the line of scrimmage. Nagel's going to try to corner this one, and not a great kick. Got his foot kind of underneath it a little bit, floated it up in the air. That ball is going to land very softly and roll to a for you. All the scores, all the highlights on the season finale, and getting you set for playoff action next week. 1st and 10 for MUS. Toby Baker, quarterback under center. He's going to hand the ball off. Not a lot there. Good job by the Saints defense to get in there and make that a play. Now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Owls at their own 25-yard line. Saints 5-man front. Toby Baker fakes the handoff, fires one. It's going to be caught. Not a great throw, but a good catch. The MUS kind of working from a half no huddle, half huddle situation. The line and quarterback huddled for 3rd and short. 3rd and 1, under 3 minutes to play in the quarter. And Baker's going to hand this ball off, looking for a little room to run. Finds some on the near sideline and out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Senior McCord is the deep back. Chris Evans is also in the backfield for MUS. They've got 2 wide receivers flanked out, 1 on either side. Tight end lined up on the left side of the line. 5-man front for the Saints, running hard off this pitch. The pitch to the left side, but excellent pursuit, and they'll drag him down. Not much there at all. Carlton McCord, in fact, will lose a couple of stops for the Saints. The loss of a couple on the play. 2nd down and 12, I formation for MUS. Baker under center. Looked like a man jumped early. Yeah, the wide receiver here on the near side jumped early. That was Spencer Group up there. We're in the 40s tonight, and I don't know if we're going to quite dip into the 30s, but it sure feels that way. Shotgun set for Baker. Baker's going to try to set up a screen here. Fires one off, and he has his man, but pretty well pursued. Going to be Fernando Van Hook. He'll get past the original line of scrimmage near midfield, down at the 48-yard line. Nice job by the Saints. Difficult for them. Pretty decent blocking from MUS in the end. Helped them to get some yardage, but not nearly what it could have been. 3rd and 5, shotgun set for Baker near midfield at the 48-yard line, and 1 Saint jumps early. That's Gray Martin, 6-yard line.
Yeah, court's at that spot.
Minute 7 to play in the first quarter. Thanks for joining us here on this Friday night. Peter Edmiston with you. Briarcrest MUS, 7-0 Owls is the score. 3rd and inches, Toby Baker under center, jumbo package in, and Baker's going to keep it himself. He'll have a first down over the right side. Dives down the punt that Briarcrest had from their own end zone. 1 interception and 1 touchdown pass later. It's 7-0 MUS. Shotgun set for Toby Baker. 4 wide receivers before MUS. 1st and 10. Baker now with a zone read, handoff up the middle. Fernando Van Hook at 4 yards on that quarter, I would think. About 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shotgun set for Toby Baker again. The 4 wides. They've gone to this gone to this whole spread look, and Baker keeps that one. Saints do indeed look good out there. They've also shown some spread as well, and right now they're back to the spread with a little zone read kind of look from the quarterback spot, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Be a handoff up the middle. Fernando Van Hook, and I don't think he's going to get there. He'll power his way forward. He'll get close, but let's see what they can do here on the biggest play of the game so far. A lot of beef on that line. There's no doubt about that. Toby Baker, handoff. Fernando Van Hook. He'll pick his way close, but I don't know that he got it. Depends on the spot. Good stop. Saints did a great job of getting low and undercutting. And boy, he stepped up, playing real physical football right now against MUS, and that's what you got to do. Under center is B.J. Nagel. He'll pitch that ball to Alex Huggins. Makes the first man miss, looking to the left side, and can't get much there. They strung it out a little bit. MUS defensive front. Second down now, 2nd and 10 for the Saints. MUS will send 5. It picked up well on the blitz initially, but then second wave comes through. And good work that time by B.J. Nagel to get rid of the football. Unfortunately, got rid of it to an ineligible. Backs them up. It's been tough to keep any kind of momentum going on the offensive end when you've got a situation like this. 3rd and 21 for the Saints. Going to be a little delay handoff, and Alex Huggins is cut down. Not much spark when you got the ball back from that turning over on downs, but unfortunately just couldn't get it done in the Saints. Now B.J. Nagel going to punt this away. Big kick. Got a lot of leg into it. Going to let it go. Wow, that was a strange decision by the return man, Matt Bolton. Looked like he could at least fair caught that ball or done something with it. Instead, he inside the 20 to the 15-yard line, and MUS is going to take over. 9:09 to play in the half. I formation for Toby Baker and MUS. 3-step drop, fires one over the middle, has a man. They are going to be tackled by Eric Foster. You get 25 yards, and MUS nearing midfield already. Back to the I formation for MUS after flirting with that spread set. Handoff up the middle to Fernando Van Hook, picks his way through. The Saints try to remain fresh. It's been really good, and it's been very stout, has handled their business. They're a little bit outsized. There's no doubt about that. Now MUS going with shotgun set and a little fake the handoff and a little screen out over to the flat. Faking that handoff, and there they're back to the shotgun look. Going back and forth between the power look and the spread look. Tough to handle from a defensive standpoint. Baker in that shotgun set, back to pass. Brandon Glass putting him under a little bit of pressure. Baker's going to put it down and run it. Cuts back at the 50-yard line. He'll be taken down. He'll have a first down. Hit hard, though. Tyler Garrett was able to get a little bit of yardage there. 7 on that play. Back to the shotgun set. 3 wide receivers on the far side for MUS. Baker this time going to keep it himself. Pulls it back on that zone read handoff, and he'll get to the 41-yard line. 7:19 left to play in this first half. Shotgun for Baker, 4 wides, 2 on each side. 5 down for Saints. Going to fake the handoff, throw it out to the flat again. Wide receiver screen. Little extra yards. 15-10-5 touchdown. Wow. A couple of broken tackles there. Thought he might have stepped out of bounds, but instead he did not. Little wide receiver down the line and to get into the end zone and to double the MUS lead pending this Gary Wunderlich extra point attempt, which is down, up, and it is no good. Wunderlich missed it. Updates on all of that for you and a whole lot more. That is coming up at the half here. Briarcrest, MUS. MUS on top 13-0 after that touchdown catch from Carlton McCord. Short kickoff taken at the 10-yard line. Alex Huggins trying to make his way through it. Almost had a little seam for you next week on the road, most likely from the Nashville area. We'll see how everything plays out after tonight's set of games. 3-step drop and a little inside handoff to Alex Huggins. Not a whole lot there for Huggins, who may get a yard or 2. We'll see where they spot. Top of the second right now. Game 7 of the World Series up in St. Louis. 6:15 left to play in this first half. Now back to pass. That ball's floated over the head of Nolan Blaylock. Incomplete. Nagel on a 3. Your score. I formation for the Saints. Fakes the handoff. Has some time over the middle of the ball. Tipped up and incomplete. Mason Manguno, the intended receiver, per kick here. So he's a guy that can get after it. And he's had a long, that last one was as long. It was well over 50 yards. Quick kick set, and that's a pretty good kick again from Nagel. Going to be taken by Bolton at the 36-yard line, up past the 40-45, and he's tackled there by Carlo. Lots of different toppings, lots of different flavors. Customize it any way you like, and a lot of fresh local flavors too, which is really cool. Over at YOLO. Take that ticket stub and get yourself $1 off. Fernando Van Hook on the carry for MUS over the left side of the line. He'll have first down yardage. 13-0 with another first down. Toby Baker shotgun set Van Hook to his right. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the near side, and they're going to hand off again to Van Hook up the middle. Got room to run. 30, 35-yard line, 25-yard line there rather. And down at the 20. So tough when you start to get fatigued at this time of the half when you're dealing with that big MUS line, and Briarcrest a little bit outsized. It's a tough one to handle. That handoff again up the middle. Ball is fumble on the ground, and the Saints will pick that thing up. Saints will pick that ball up. Great job again by the interior of that. 5:06 to play in this first half. 13-0 is the score. MUS on top. Peter Edmiston with you here at Clayton Field. Thanks for joining us. Handoff to Alex Huggins, and just nothing there whatsoever. I mean, not allowed a touchdown in the month of October. Not allowed a touchdown to any team from Shelby County. They have one of the best defenses in the area. Now Nagel will fake the handoff. That ball got away from him a little bit. Throwing on the run, didn't set his for the Owls. 3rd down and 12 for the Saints. Now Nagel going to hand that ball off to Alex Huggins, who breaks tackle there to the 30, 35-yard line, down at the 34 close. It'll be really gutsy here. This might not be the worst idea to kind of go for it here if you're feeling lucky. Let's see what they do. Nagel this time, nope, he's going to kick that thing away. Probably the wise decision. Ball's going to bounce at the 35-yard line and take a little MUS hop. Saints. 13-0 is the score out of the shotgun set. Toby Baker and the Owls take back over 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side, and Baker going to hand that ball off. Not a lot there. Boy, great pursuit again by the Briarcrest. Got to get near midfield for that first down. Got to get to the 47-yard line. 3 wide receivers on this near side, 1 on the far side. Tailback lined up to the left of Toby Baker, who's in the shotgun set. Baker going to look at that zone read, fake it, going to pass. Now has time, fires up. 1 man in coverage is Eric Foster, and he makes another interception. Eric Foster has had a spectacular had some run game going earlier in the ball game, but that seems to have dried up a bit. And out of that I formation, 3-step drop. Nagel looking deep, has a man. He was bumped there. That's got to be a flag. Here comes the flag. It's Eric Foster. Rock solid from a defensive standpoint for the Saints. Now trying to sustain the drive on the offensive side. Now safety blitz coming, and now in serious trouble, BJ Nagel, and he's going to be taken down that time. MUS confused. Trying to get something going, but it seems like every time you take 2 steps forward, you get knocked 3 steps back. Handoff to Alex Huggins, nothing there. He's stopped. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This excellent defensive plays forced 3 MUS turnovers and a turnover on downs, but not been able to take advantage of it on the offensive side, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Tyler Garrett. Nagels, that's a pretty good punt, including a 50-plus yarder for sure. Bit of a subdued atmosphere tonight. I think it's just because it's so cold, quite frankly. Now, Nagel, that ball's blocked. That punt is blocked. Nagel took a big old step before he punted. 1st and 10 for the Owls. 4 wide receivers now. Toby Baker takes a low snap, 3-step drop, fires a little screen pass out to Fernando Van Hook, who's cut down. Great open field tackle. That just a little bit and got some more yards. Instead, he lost a couple. Good work from Tyler Garrett. Shotgun set again for Toby Baker and the Owls. Baker back to pass, fires one over the middle, has a man, it's complete at the 10-yard line, inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. MUS clock is running, 55 seconds to play in the half. 1st and goal before the Owls. Going to hand off. Fernando Van Hook cuts his way into the end zone. Touchdown for the Owls with a halftime break, because as we said, MUS is going to get the ball to begin things in the second half, and you just want to get that ball punted away, get a stop, and get in there 13-0. Instead, punts blocked. MUS short field again, scores on a short field again. Association again. Check out sports56whpq.com and make that vote. It'll be very much appreciated. I'm sure the Saints and the coaching staff would love to get a nice little milk cooler in the locker room. Kickoff taken by Alex Huggins at the 1-yard line to the 20-24, and he is stopped. Ball comes loose, but he was down. He'll be down at the 24-yard line. Saints respond, and you take it and do a little something more exotic. I formation, 2 wide receivers for the Saints. It is going to be a run up the middle. Alex Huggins, and he'll get some decent yards that time to the 31.